This video, we are going to talk about 反背掌. What is 反背掌? 反背掌 is a kind of weapon we can use to attack the opponent. For most people, they think the most powerful and the only weapon is fist. Actually, we can use palm as a weapon also. 反背掌 means we attack the opponent with the back of our palms. It looks like this, 闭击手 first, and then 踩手, 反背掌. See? This is the attack of 反背掌 in A-stay implementis for beginners. Next, we are going to illustrate some basic and practical attack modes in A-stay implementis. Now, I'm going to illustrate how to use 反背掌 for beginners. The first mode of 反背掌 in A-stay implementis is 踩手反背掌. Now, let us illustrate the usage of this attack mode. Now, our opponent is in fighting mode and he wants to attack me like this. Go. Now, you can see I use my back palm to hit the opponent's right face. Let me do it slowly. Punch, and then I touch his attacking hand first. I use 踩手 to grab his right arm, and then I step in with my right leg. At the same time, I use the right back of my hand to attack his right face, like this. One more time. Ready? Go. Pa! See? This is 踩手反背掌. The main idea, the main concept of this kind of attack is we attack the 内门 and his right face. Okay? What is the idea of 内门 and 外门? It's very easy. These arms are parallel to each other, and these two arms can divide the space into three regions, right? One is the region between these arms, and two, this area outside his right arm, and this area outside his left arm, right? The area here in front of his body, the central line, we call this inside door, 内门. And this area, outside door, this area, outside door. So, the 反背掌 I just illustrated is fighting mode and attack. Pa! Here, see? I step in, get into his house. 登堂入室，我踩进他的家门里面。I get into his house. Okay? And then I use the back of my right hand to attack the opponent's face. So, this is the first attacking mode of 反背掌 in A-stay implementis for beginners. Now, I'm going to illustrate the second mode of 反背掌 in A-stay implementis for beginners. What is the difference between this kind of 反背掌 attack and the former one? Let me show you how. See? You can see that my right hand still, okay, attack on his head. But pay attention to now I'm 踩手 his left arm. And I am standing outside his left arm. One more time. The opponent here and attack. Pa! See? Okay? Right hand attack. My left hand 踩手 his left arm, and I am standing outside his left arm. The first mode, okay? We take a look at the first mode. 踩手, I step in and hit his face. Okay, see? Now I'm standing inside his door. 我在它的内门里面。But for second mode, attack. Now outside. So the most obvious thing you can observe is that the location I'm standing, the former one, the mode 1, I'm standing inside. But the later one I just mentioned about is outside. And there is another important thing you can observe. That is the location, the place I'm going to attack. For mode 1, attack. Here, see? Now I use my right hand, the back of the palm, to attack his right face. The right face here, okay? Pang, here. This is the first one, mode attack. See where I'm going to attack? I'm going to attack the opponent's nose, the front face. So the damage is different. The damage is different. The above is the two modes of 踩手反背掌 in 8 step praying mantis for beginners.